Hello and thank you for watching TactiveLearning.com's Getting Started Guides. Now, I'm going to first go over pages because that seems to be the most important thing, right? You need to be able to display your content on your website. So let's get started. Alright, so here we are in our administrator's dashboard. If you don't know how to get there, once you are logged in here at the top, there's this link here that says admin. You click that to arrive here to your administrator dashboard. Alright, so where do you think we first go? Over here to the pages, of course. So we click there, and we let it load. Now at this point in time, we only have one page, and we're going to change that by adding many more, except for this tutorial, I'm only going to show you one. So I'm going to add a new page by coming over here and clicking Add New. And we're going to make a title here. It's going to be the About Us page. And we're going to use the default template. And we're just going to add one page, and it's going to be right after the home page. So we're going to click Add. Once it is added, you can go ahead and click Done. That'll get rid of that dialog box there. Now we mouse over the About Us page and we click Edit. That's how we get started here in Tactive Learning. Now that we're here in the editing place, we have a nice blank canvas here. We have the CMS navigation here. We can choose to exclude it from the top navigation. We can choose to don't list child pages for this page. So like if we chose to add a subpage to this, like About Us / employee name here or something like that, we can choose not to list those. Alright, so we can also choose a section and offsite page address. We're not going to worry about any of that right now. Okay, so let's add some lorem ipsum text here. Okay, go over to the Visual Composer, and let's say this About Us page totally includes our employees. And we have, let's say we have 4 of them. So we have and if you don't have this, which you probably won't, your editor might look like this. You just click this little icon here that says Show Hide Kitchen Sink, or Alt-Shift-Z on a Windows machine. Alright, so now that we have our kitchen sink, we chose heading 1, Employee 1, and a little description. I am the employee of Masato Schools. Alright, that's all we need there. And because I'm not really worried about anything, I'm just going to clone this text box. Really nice feature here. You come over here to the middle section right between the pencil and the red X. It'll clone it, and you can move it wherever you please, or choose not to move it if you're doing like a little box list. Okay, I'm just going to edit these so it makes a little more sense. Employee 1 is now Employee 2. This one will be Employee 3. And this one will be Employee 4. Alright, awesome. Now that we have a list of employees, we need to give them some pictures, right? So we add a single image. And I already have an image already uploaded for this. Of course, you might want to, add your own images. Now, if you remember from last time, you need to define the dimensions, or else, well, your image might look a little bit off. So 150 by 150 pixels is this image's size. I'm not going to link it anywhere, and I'm going to save that. And because I don't really have any actual employees, I'm just going to copy and drag and drop. Duplicate, drag and drop. Alright, now our employees have a face to their name. Just add one final piece of text here. Let's go to Add Row. And I want to have a single little place here. Make an image. Add an image here to Active Learning. Set the image. Going to have the CSS animation go from left to right. And image size will be 250 by 250. Okay, we're going to save that. Going to add the lorem ipsum text one more time. You can get this lorem ipsum text for those who are interested in it. You really probably won't need it at lipsum.com. Alright, so now that we have our text here in place, we got everything the way we want it, let's publish the page. That'll put the page online, because right now it's offline and no one can see it, and that's no fun, right? We want people to see our stuff. So we right-click over here, open it in a new tab for Firefox or Chrome, whatever you prefer. My flavor is Firefox. You choose. Okay, so here we have our text, and we have our logo and everything. Here's our About Us page, and notice that it shows up here in the menu. Do we want that? Maybe we do. In this situation, most likely. Sometimes we don't. Or sometimes we want to have this menu somewhere else, and I'm going to show you in the next tutorial how to do that. But before we close this video off, I'm just going to show you this little space right here is empty. Right, this is where the sidebar normally goes. This can contain a good number of things, and I'll talk to you about widgets later. But right now it's blank, or maybe we don't want them on this page if it weren't. So we're going to go back over to our editor, and right here we have something called Page Attributes and a template. The default template is it is 2 columns, sidebar on the right. Well, I want 1 column and no sidebar. So let's update that, and I'll show you what that looks like. Go to F5 over here, shortcut key on Windows PC. Oh, and look at that. Now it looks so much nicer. At least to me it does. Maybe it doesn't to you. I like it. Alright, well, in the next tutorial I will talk to you about menus. Thank you so much for tuning in to Tactive Learning Getting Started Tutorials and Guides.